Good day, Christian here. I'm going to be talking about going back to school after coronavirus. So, a couple of things I've noticed is first of all, we've been teaching the same way for like 100 years, and I'd have to argue that we're getting worse at it. So, here's a couple of things that I just thought of we should be changing. First of all, every student should be learning on an iPad, a tablet, a notebook, whatever. And they should be doing their lessons there. Their books should be online on their tablet. So save a tree. Don't buy any more books. I mean, that would be good. They should get their classics literature. That should be just, hey, here's all your classics right here on your iPad. They should have them all. Every student should be learning not as a group, but individually. That's going to happen. We're hit the corona time. We need to be separate. So everybody needs to be separate. They need to be 10 people to a classroom, 15 people to a classroom. That's it. So everybody should be learning on their iPads. Here you go. Here's your lesson plan for the day. Here's your lesson plan for the week. Here's your lesson plan for the year. Is that going to affect some people? Yeah, there's going to be some people that go through it and they're going to be done in the first 2 months, because that's what happened to my son with his schoolwork. They said, here's your work for the week. He was done the first day. Play video games the rest of it. No, I made him do some stuff. I did. Every student should have to do art, music. They should be doing sports. They should be doing sports as a team. Team sports, soccer. I know maybe not straight out they should be doing the team sports, but they definitely should be doing art and music. Why we don't have little recording studios in every school, I don't know why. Why we don't have like a major sports program for every school, I don't know why. Little League, there should be the school, elementary school league that goes and plays in those little leagues. The school should promote it. Starting at the earliest grades, though, my next idea, we should be teaching kids foreign languages. I've been saying for years, why don't they teach elementary school kids foreign languages in America? Everybody knows, heard it from experts all over the place. Young children learn foreign languages easier, but we wait until they're 15 and then we start learning them some foreign language. Stupid. Foreign language should be something that is brought in. You should find foreign language speakers in your community. Maybe, somebody who speaks French, somebody speaks Korean, somebody speaks Swahili, Arabic. You bring them in. They don't need to be a certified teacher to do this. What you're doing is you're just introducing the kids every day to a foreign language speaker. And the kids, what should they learn? They should learn how to count to 10. They should learn general object, what a pencil is in the different foreign languages. And they should learn the standard greeting. So if you have, first through sixth grade, you learn, let's say, 17 different ways to say hello, because you've had those people in the school come through and just, spend a month or two just teaching the kids just general basic things about their language. It doesn't have to be long, half hour, 15 minutes, once a day for each of the grades going up. I think that would really impact our kids and change things maybe a little bit for the better. Teachers should become facilitators and not their teachers. Their teachers should be online, and we should get the best teachers out there to teach our kids. I mean, the guys that really can change and impact our students. In different countries, like in Korea, they pay their teachers a lot that are doing a great job. And maybe we should start doing that too. Encouraging teachers to change how they teach, maybe make their own videos and put them online and give them to their school and say, hey, this is great. And so we should change how the students are learning their information. So here's some ideas. So let's take math. So a student's learning, let's say, algebra, and they get to a problem and they have their video lesson and they're not understanding it. There should be on the right maybe some hyperlinks that they can just touch, and they say, okay, here you go. I'm going to touch that one. And there's a different way of doing that same math problem right there. And then, oh, I don't understand that. Here's another person. Maybe they're a little artsy and they need to learn it from an artsy perspective. hey, here's an artsy perspective math teacher right here. Click. And if they like that person, they can star them. And then every time they are going through and learning that same math concept, they can have that starred person right there to go over that math concept from a different way. And then maybe something like, here's 3 tips on how to do this a different way. Maybe, on that same hyperlink. Or let's say, learn the Japanese way of multiplication. Click, something different for our students, something to get them more involved and more interested in the subjects. History should be the best thing, should be the greatest thing for our students with this idea and this concept. Say your kid, your first grader, is learning about Christopher Columbus, and he's like, oh, hey, what is the Pinta? And he clicks on it, and all of a sudden he finds out that it's a caravel. He's like, well, how many masts does it have? It has 3 masts. How many spars? How many cannons did it have? Wow, this is really cool information. And he can keep on clicking and clicking and clicking and getting more and more information. And maybe there's a concept maybe a first grader doesn't usually get, but maybe it's in that 4th grade, teaching subject. We shouldn't stop a first grader from going, well, I'm going to go ahead and look at the 4th grade information on that, and just clicking over to it and getting that information, getting them more interested. Because once a child is interested in something, they start going towards it. They start wanting to learn about that. And you can really change a kid's life if they find something they're interested in, something they can dig deep and just chew on. And that's what hyperlinks will do. They'll sit there and click different things and get more and more and more and more information. It's not going to stop them from learning their basics. They have to learn their basics, but it also gives them a depth of understanding that maybe even their teacher doesn't have, but they can learn it through hyperlinks on their iPad. Well, there you guys go. Here's some things that I was thinking about for changing schools after all this COVID stuff. And maybe we can start thinking about other things. If you want to comment, it's down there below. You can do that and just make some ideas of your own. Take care. God bless.